There was a group of drunk men at this auction throwing beer cans at him, and after I got them away from him, he came up to the fence. He just sort of melted. A Zorse is not a natural combination. It's a hybrid between a horse and a zebra. It's a wild animal.
Watch yourself, don't stand in
I personally believe that they are just not meant to be domesticated.
He wasn't safe in that situation, so I decided to bring him home with me.
For the first 3 months, he was very defensive.
He probably had a lot of bad experiences with people. It was absolutely hard for Pete to trust. I gave him a lot of space and reading his body language.
So I'm gonna take one step closer. You can see he says, "Nah, get out of here." So I keep going.
Eventually, he became curious.
And that was a big sign of him being comfortable.
What? You wanna take another step? Come on. Yeah. Good job, bud.
We discovered that he really likes his ears being scratched.
Pete was clearly comfortable with me, but I couldn't help think that he needed more.
More ear scratches.
I definitely miss Pete every day, but he's so happy there. I knew that it was absolutely the right decision for him.
Hi, sweetheart.
I was just driving to school one morning and I noticed this little black and white figure. She was really muddy. The chain she was on was really short. It broke my heart just to see her like that. Would stop by around 3 or 4 times a week for about a year.
Hi, baby girl. What are you doing, huh? Yeah? Hi.
I actually bought a couple dog toys for her just to play with.
Hi, baby girl. You okay?
She had a really bad infection in her ears and she looked really rough. So I decided to call animal control. The owners just didn't have the means to take care of her. They were like, "Do you know anybody that would be interested in having her?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, yes, I'd so be willing to take her."
Are you excited to get to go home?
She's extremely loving. You can tell she's grateful that she's not where she was.
What are you doing?
She has beat all odds and she has just been amazing.
When I first got him, he had a lot of pin feathers, which look like little sticks and tend to feel itchy. I got him into a warm bath, kind of held him in my lap, and he just melted. With an older bird especially, they can't quite groom all of those themselves. You could tell he was wanting to do that for a while. Reno's original owners had him for 21 years. They took really good care of him. It was just the grooming needed a little bit of extra work. As they became older and less able to care for him, they made the very difficult but responsible decision to trust me with him. He really just wanted to be up against you or like wrapped in a little towel. I kind of thought, is there something wrong? Why does he want to be held like that? When a bird is bonded with humans, they don't always understand that they're a bird. I have another Quaker parrot named Chucky who's been in my care for about 8 years. I wasn't really sure how Reno and Chucky would react to each other, with Chucky being kept by himself for 8 years and Reno for 21 years. Eventually, I introduced them to the same enclosure and now they share their space really well. They hang out together, they preen each other a little bit, they're buddies. Now he even protects Reno, petting Reno, and then Chucky's like, ah, ow. Seeing Chucky do that, it kind of proved to me that they definitely have the kind of bond that I was hoping they would make. I think he's just getting a lot more at ease with being a bird, especially with having a friend that can teach him those things. Reno is very special to me because I'm his final caretaker, so I feel really dedicated to making sure that his last years are really filled with fun and friends.
Peekaboo.
Vida is a special soul. When I first came to Mexico, I wasn't expected to see a dog that it was in pain in the street for months. The doctor told me, like, I have to decide between fighting for an animal that I just met or I need to put it to sleep. She looked at me like I want to leave. I realized that she was still fighting.
Mira, mira. Ay, no, ya va a salir corriendo, lo juro.
It was hard at the beginning because she was very insecure about contact with me. I just wanted her to know that I was there for her.
Ay, ya estás por la casa, muy bien.
I tried to get her a wheelchair, but she hated them all. I could put it for 1 hour and she would not move. She decided that she can be independent. She walks perfect without a wheelchair.
Es la primera vez que la saco así a un parque y miren la felicidad que tiene.
Now she's more confident. She knows that I'm not going to hurt her. That's the most important thing that we have to give to the dogs is trust.
¿Eres tan feliz? ¿Y tan feliz, princesa mía?
People think that if they adopt a dog with a disability, they don't have a perfect dog. It's a society problem. I felt that I had to do something. I have 12 dogs in my house, 5 of them with disabilities. All kind of dogs that nobody wanted. I'm not telling everybody adopt 12 dogs. I just want to inspire people to be good. Vida, what she taught us is that every dog is beautiful, that every dog can give you so much to learn, and every dog is so special.
He was very pale, very skinny. He probably had stopped eating because there's food at the bottom. You just could tell he'd been like that for multiple days. When I brought him home, I put him in a temporary hospital tank. At first, he was very timid. He was hiding a lot. As long as he started eating, I was pretty sure I could help him. He just really needed some clean water. The swim issues went away.
Look, come here. Then one day he started eating.
And then he colored up. It was a little bit surprising to see he's just beautiful bright red. I got him into a tank, and watching him come out of his shell was so exciting. He's curious about me. He does come out when he sees me. I've rescued probably around 80 fish. I adopt them out to my friends here, but Bongo, he was just so sweet and he's more quiet, and I kind of like that about him, so that's why I kept him.